Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Chakadash, the honors to my apostles and others of great millstone who grew well. Peace and salutations to the whole folk out here pushing this truth and sincerity. The lot of which I do, we love you and we appreciate you through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, and Shalom. Right? It's your brother Dawudai here. I brought the Zah, meaning Father's will, giving you an edifying lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, and we're going to continue into the book of Joshua. All right, about how the Most High is not all about love and peace. All right, he's also, you know what I'm saying, we'll get that again. He's about balance, man. He's a man of word. Exodus 15:3. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is his name. So he's a man of war. All right, he's not, give me a hug and let's go do some charity work. Let's go and clean up the local park. We gotta bring peace to the neighborhood, and we gotta bring some cookies and donuts and coffee to the homeless. He's not about all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, I mean that'd be a great deed. You know what I'm saying? If it's sincerity, if you want to do things like that, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But the scriptures tell you to know who it is that you do good to, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing good to a bunch of homeless people who deserve to be there. You trying to tell me no homeless people deserve to be homeless, just like no prisoners deserve to be in jail? You know what I'm saying? The Most High does all these things, man. All right, so we're gonna get that too. This is Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So he brings people down and lifts people up. You know what I'm saying? 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 6. And it says, and that's how you know he makes people poor. He puts people there, man. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai's, and he hath set the world upon them. So he's the one who makes people poor, makes people rich, gives people kingship, gives people makes people slaves. He does all these things, man. Just like it says in Isaiah 45:7. I, the Lord, do these things. All these things. So he's not all about peace and love, man. All right. So no, we're not. We're here to tell the people to get right and repent. All right. Because the Heavenly Father is about war, and World War III is upon us. All right. So you talking about, oh, you guys are not speaking love and speaking. No, we're not in the time of speaking love. Right now we're talking about hate. Just like this, and we'll speak love after all the hate is done. There's a time, a place, and a season for everything, man. All right, you can't just be stuck on one bland emotion. All right, you can't use one part of your brain. You can't give someone that is a goddamn child molester your love. What is wrong with you? Yeah, he's gonna return his love to you by raping your children. You can't show love to a damn murderer and a thief, man, because they're gonna stab you in the back and take your goods. You got to know who you do good to. It's not all about love, man. You people are blinded with this all about love shit. Alright, so we're going to continue Joshua. Show you he's about war, man. Joshua chapter 3, we'll start at verse 1. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim and came to Jordan, he and all the children of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. See, this whole book is about Israel, man. All right. And it came to pass after 3 days that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, when ye see the ark of the covenant of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai your power, and the priests, the Levites, bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place and go after it. Because the only people who were able to touch the ark of covenant was the Levites, which are you so-called Haitians. All right, because you were the priests at that time, so you were holy, and you were You were holy from the nation of Israel, from the rest of the tribes, to do certain things. All right. Moses was a Levite. All right. Only you were allowed to touch the Ark of the Covenant because you were the priests, man. And it says, verse 4, yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way heretofore. So the Most High is giving them he's giving them clear instructions on what to do in order to capture this land. Right? Verse 5, and Joshua said unto the people, sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will do wonders among you. And Joshua spake unto the priests, saying, take up the ark of the covenant, and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of the covenant, and went before the people. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai said unto Joshua, this day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. So he's talking to the children of Israel. So he's not here for everybody. It's clear right here. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai said unto Joshua, this day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. He's talking to Israel. All right. And thou shalt command the priests that bear the ark of the covenant, saying, Salakia, when ye are come to the brink of the water of Jordan, ye shall stand in Jordan. Stand still in Jordan. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, come hither and hear the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai your power. And Joshua said, hereby ye shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Hivites, and the Perizzites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Jebusites. So these are other nations that the Most High is going to drive out from the nation of Israel. So how was that peace and love for everybody? He's literally just got through destroying Egypt for us, and now he's going to destroy these people for us. But yeah, he's all about love for everybody. So you people don't read the Bible, and you're not reading, and when you do, you're not reading in context, because all you do is read the love scriptures. And that's the point I was making earlier. You can't just be all about love, because you're going to be blinded and you're going to be confused, man. But you get that shit from here in Babylon, all right, which is spiritually Babylon, which is America. And the word Babylon comes from the Greek word Babel, or Babal, which means confused, man. That's why that love doctrine that you get from Babylon, which is America, which is a so-called white man, primarily, you get confused. All right, you get blinded by that, because they teach you no, love everybody, so that they can continue doing wicked shit to you. That's what y'all don't understand. All right, but here is clearly telling you he don't love everybody. He's willing to drive out these nations from before us. Verse 11, behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai of all the earth passes over before you into Jordan. Now therefore take you 12 men out of the tribe of Israel, out of every tribe a man, and it shall come to pass, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests that bear the ark of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord of all the earth, shall rest in the waters of Jordan, that the waters of Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand upon a heap. Now when it says he's the Lord of all the earth, that's true. He is the Lord of all the earth. All right, he's the ruler of everything. All right, but he only loves a specific people. All right, because some people might read that scripture and say, see, he's the Lord of all. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not going to be, because look, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6 says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So that's the whole earth that we just read about in Joshua, right? But it says he chose a special people for himself, based in saying that we're going to be over everybody else. So he don't give a fuck about everybody else. He only cares about us. All right. So going back to Joshua chapter 3, verse 12, verse 14. And it came to pass, when the people removed from their tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the bringing the ark of the covenant before the people. And as they that bear the ark were come unto Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, for Jordan overfloweth all his banks all the time of harvest, that the waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon an heap very far from the city Adam, that is beside Zaretan, and those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, failed and were cut off, and the people passed over right against Jericho. All right, so the Most High stopped everything so that we can pass. All right, and the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the midst of Jordan, and all the Israelites passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over Jordan. So he's doing these wonderful things and these miracles for the land of Israel. All right, if you read what like we just read through the chapter, he did it for Israel. So he doesn't do none of these things for anybody else. You understand? He did all these things for Israel. We just read multiple scriptures that prove that he only deals with Israel, and that he does everything for us. All right. So we just read how he's gonna push out and drive out these other nations for us that's standing between us, man. But in between our salvation, in between our goals, our destination. All right. So he's not an all loving God for everybody, man. All right. And now I gotta go now, but I brought this out. We're gonna jump into the next chapter. Maybe a little bit later when I go on break, and or maybe when I get home. All right. So hey, just keep watching the videos, and just stay to get edified. If you're watching this now, you're so-called Black, Native American, Latino. This is where you need to be. All right. Shalom.